Hello, online writers. You could be the greatest writer in the world. You could even be the Shakespeare reborn. But if you don't know how to write good headlines, no one would stop scrolling and read your writings. Even a genius needs a headline. If you can get these 5 things right, your writings will have more views. And in this video, I'm going to tell you those 5 things, and you would be able to have a community of engaging readers. Number 1. Don't try to be funny or cleverly smart. Your headline needs to be laser focused. Funny headlines can make your friends laugh, but it leaves your readers scratching their head. They cannot understand what they are getting into. So that's why they keep scrolling and get on to the next thing. And here's the magic formula you can use right now to make your headlines better. Number 1, crystal clear. What your headline is about. Number 2, target audience, for whom you are writing for. And number 3, which is really important, what promise you are promising to your readers. This combo makes a headline irresistible. It makes the reader psychologically ready for the promise you are claiming in that headline. So they exactly know what they are getting into, and that's why they click onto it. Think of it as a deal. Readers out there giving you your precious time, and for that precious time you need to give them something back which is valuable. It's a trade between a reader and a writer. Number 2, headlines that hypnotize. Make them click with the promises they can't refuse. Headlines without promises are like those birthday parties without cake, without joy, fun, and friends. And who really wants that? When you say that this thing is about X, why would I care about this thing? Why should I care about this thing called X? For example, when you say that this is about stock market, why should I care about stock market in the first place? Let's understand it by an example. Struggling with writer's block. Unleash your inner Hemingway in 10 minutes flat. Writer's block. Clear topic. Writer's block. We instantly know what the content addresses. Target audience. Target writers or anyone struggling to write. And what's the promise? Unleash your inner Hemingway, a powerful and aspirational outcome. Now, time-bound benefit in 10 minutes flat adds the urgency and emphasizes the quick solution. This headline uses strong words, unleash, references a relatable icon, Hemingway, and specifies a time frame to create clear promises and grab attention. 3. Specific headlines hooks your readers, but vague ones confuse them. Vague headlines are the ultimate clickbait killer. You as a reader don't know what you are going to get. Here's what separates a vague headline from the click magnet. Number 1, specific focus. Who you are writing for? Dog lovers, gamers, crypto investors, stock market investors. Tailor the language in your headline which is specific to the interest and the needs of your potential one reader. Number 2, problem solving. What kind of problem your content or say writings is going to solve? For example, in previous point, we talked about writer's block. So in that headline, we are promising that we will solve your problem, which is writer's block, if you click to read this post. So make sure that what kind of problem you are solving when you are writing a headline. Make your headline as specific as it can because it saves the time for both the parties, writer and the reader. Number 4, write headlines that make people say, yes, that's for me. I was feeling the same. Or that make people say, this is bullshit and I don't even agree with it. Why this approach works? Curiosity craving. People love good debate. A strong headline makes them want to know more whether they agree or disagree. Number 2, don't try to become everything to everyone. Why? Because you have a different point of view. You are not trying to fit into a situation, into a society. You are trying to tell the people that this is something I think, and here is how it can solve your problem. And many people would come in your comment section and will abuse you, will criticize you, will spread hate about you. And at that point of time, you must have that courage of not caring about them because you are finding your people. And when I say your people, it means someone who understands your point of view, someone who is open to your thought process, to your view of the world, someone who matches your vibe. You want that community of readers. You don't want some haters. You don't want someone who has no open mind. So that's why Become someone specific to the specific audience who have a set of beliefs which you also carry within yourself. And last, more engagement. Love it or hate it. People love that thing. If someone is there talking about something which is really specific, but there is some person out there who is disagreeing with that person. So there is a debate goes on. There's kind of that small internet cold war goes on. There are like two blocks that I follow this person and I follow this person. So there is always kind of war. I won't use the word war, but they are always criticizing, commenting, creating memes to show that I am superior. But it's not about being superior or inferior. It's about seeing the world with a different perspective, thinking in a different perspective, and writing it down for the people out there so that their lives gets better, so that they read your content and you become a better, right? Remember this one thing, that your intention is not to become controversial for just some likes and comments and for some attention. No, you are not that kind of person. You are one of those people who want to become a better thinker, a writer. So you don't intend to become controversial. People out there create your personality as a controversial personality. So it's okay. At that point of time, I would say don't be scared of the things. Don't let yourself go. Don't let anyone affect your way of thinking. You can be, and here's the important thing, that you can be completely fool. And it's okay to become fool, because that's how you will know what's reality, what's the point, why I was fool, why I was doing this mistake. It clearly shows that you are not following the conventional wisdom. It clearly shows that you are questioning the conventional wisdom. You are questioning the conventional methods used in your industries. You are trying to create something new. And you have this courage to show yourself to become a fool, because you are one of those who is going to become great someday. So that's why don't be scared. Don't have intention of becoming controversial just because of likes and comments. And if you become controversial because of the way you think, it's okay. Don't be scared in that. This is how you will become a better thinker and writer. Number 5, use the power of curiosity gap in your headline. The opening should pique the interest without revealing the secret ingredients that will create curiosity in the readers. Thus, the sentence should introduce to the concept without giving away the full impact that will increase their clicks. What does curiosity gap do? Number 1, intrigue injection. A good headline with a good curiosity gaps makes the reader wonder what the answer is, and that's why they have to click. Number 2, targeted teasers. When you are writing your headline, write it, tailor it with the specific interest of the reader. And if you do this, you will be able to tease the solution in the headline itself. And that is called curiosity gaps. But here is one thing you have to keep in mind, creating the curiosity gap in your headline. What's that? That is that if you are promising something, you are teasing a solution, and okay, you wrote something and you teased the solution, and I clicked on that headline on that post, but after reading it for 2 minutes or 1 minute or 2 minutes, 3 minutes, I didn't get my answer. I didn't get my solution. It means it was just a clickbait. You didn't deliver the promise to me. So never do that. Always secure the click by promising, by giving what you are promised. How to create curiosity gaps in readers? Number 1, hint at the prop. Briefly mention the pain points your content addresses. Number 2, promise a solution, but without revealing what it is. Use words like discover, unlock, achieve to create the anticipation. Number 3, ask a question that sparks curiosity. Pose a question related to your content, but without giving away the answer. And the question should be interesting enough to create that anticipation, to create that curiosity. Number 4, use numbers or lists. What would happen? This will create the spark of curiosity in the readers to know the full list or the breakdown. Let's understand it by an example. Struggling writer, one weird trick helped me get published. Editors hate it. Hints at the problem. Struggling writer. Promises a solution. One weird trick. Creates intrigue. Editors hate it. Doesn't reveal the trick. leaves the reader wanting to know what is this weird trick. This approach keeps the readers guessing, and they are like, what it is? I have to know this, because it's a kind of curiosity in them, and they are just feeling that itch, and they want to know, they have to know, because you have created that curiosity. Your headline has created that curiosity in the reader. Now get all these 5 crucial elements together and start practicing great headlines. And if you want to see me breaking down 100 good headlines and why they were so profitable by the legendary copywriter Victor Schwab, then click on this video.